Yo, 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 it's your boy Blaise McCoy. Welcome to LTD Combat Kingdom, Battlefield Bravery. We're going to wait for the chat room to fill up here. Your boy Blaise McCoy, as always, getting ready for the broadcast in the truck as we prepare for the show. We'll be talking to some people very soon before the show and get it going. She-Hulk, Pete, Mondo. The Lord of LTD, Lord Amadeus, I bow to your presence since you are the champion. I have to. I do not mind. We're still waiting for Rex. As soon as the repulsive one gets here, we'll get going. Anarchy Gaming. Yo, I'm the one that says yo. Come on, man. Evie, blessing us with her presence. Thank you. Ed Ritter, my man, how's it going? How's it going, Ed Ritter? It's your boy Blaise McCoy here on Blaised Radio. Waiting to get this show going here. Combat Kingdom, our third show of Combat Kingdom. Battlefield Bravery. We had Gladiator Games on Monday, which was a hit. It was an impromptu little special we ran. We had to finish out a tag team match. That's kind of how the show came about, when the Steel City Committee, Tyson Parker and Shmoo, and the Bad Attitudes of Kindred, Revelator and Star, had a draw, and I don't do that stuff here, so we started out with that, and Steel City Committee took home the win. Dave Wall beat Danger Dan in a very exposing match. Judgment lost to Mondo in a very heavy metal match. Scuzz and Mordrin had a great fight. Scuzz coming on top, Griffith Davian beating Silver Bullet. But those were great singles matches, which we will be highlighting more in the future. And then a non-title match with this added stipulation. Our champion, the Lord of LTD, Lord Amadeus, took on Pete Wall, the man who was left to defend, to fight with him to get that championship. And I gave Pete the opportunity, if he could beat LA in the non-title match, he would jump over Xander Webb and get that title shot at the Supercard. So it will be Pete Wall and Lord Amadeus once again at the Supercard for the LTD Championship. And then our final match, we mixed up some feuds that are going on right now. Our lethal champ Rex Wildcat feuding with the #1 contender Caliber, and Cowboy John feuding with the Gladiator champ Ben Wall. Each of those pairs will meet each other for those championships at the Supercard as well on the 31st. And the winner of that match was Caliber. And yes, he did pin the Lethal Championship. Just barbecue. I'm silent doesn't mean I can't bend the rules. Yes, I know. I know, Mondo. We've had plenty of conversations about your attire and about what you wear to the ring. And you've worked with me, and you didn't say much, but Mondo this, Mondo that. But it's irrelevant. And just like I expected, Pete Wall and Lord Amadeus getting the talking started, because it's going to build up to an eventful evening for the December 31st show. But without further ado, it looks like the repulsive one is finally entering the booth here. One of these days we're going to find out what the hell he does. Elfie, what's up? In the house. Many people watching. If you're digging what you're seeing, or if you haven't already, hit that like button. Cameron Crash, how's it going, my man? And if you haven't, which I know all you guys in the chat right now are subscribers, go find someone and tell them to subscribe to me. That's what I'll tell you to do. Because I love each and every one of you. You're awesome. But let's spread the word even more. Okay. Our first matchup. Rex, what do you want? Okay. He said he wants to kick things off. Of course you do, Rex. You always do. Like I always say, people told me my whole life I had a face for radio, so I'm finally bringing it to you right now. So, without further ado, like I've said 55 times, let's get this stuff going. That's right, you are tuned into Blaised Radio. That's Blaised, mixing old school and new school in gaming, music, and sports. Home of leaning towards death wrestling. It's interactive, imaginary, internet wrestling for your entertainment. That's right, dudes and dolls, I am the disgusting individual who delivers the dialect. Tonight's nasty narrator, Radio Rex Repulsky. And around here, WWW is for wit, wordplay, and wisecracks. We got idioms, idiots, and innuendo. Add that side of sarcasm, and this is LTD. That's right, he's the Blaze, and I'm the radio, and this is Blaised Radio. Keeping it real, so stay tuned, because somebody's gonna get blazed. Well, what do we have here? I see Raven, Cowboy John, some of my favorite people in the world joining the chat. Love it, love it. We got a big show for you guys, and just like Radio Rex said, it's going to be something else. Let's get going, y'all. That's right, Battlefield Bravery is our third of 5 shows in the Combat Kingdom. However, we will have another special this Monday. Christmas! Yes, celebrate late night Christmas with leaning towards death wrestling. You might be hungover from too much eggnog. You may have ate too much ham or turkey. No, turkey was last month. Or whatever you eat for Christmas, you probably ate too damn much. So sit back, relax on Christmas night or the day after Christmas. Pop on Blaze Radio and see what's going down. But by all means, if you can make it that night when the alert hits your screen, do it like Brutus. Let's get this going. We're going to give points to each team like we have been, and your Radio Rex is about to tell you what's going on with the standings right now. The Combat Kingdom alliances and the competition has tightened up, folks. That's right. The Steel City Committee with 5 points. Eternity with 5 points. Wasteland with 5 points. Kindred now right behind with 3. And the Enforcers and Bloodyard with 2 points. It's anybody's game, people. Stick around. Our first match is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. Blaze, what do you think about that? You know exactly how I feel about it. We've had a couple of these matches already, and yeah, they've been great matches, but they've been in the ring. Maybe on the apron a little bit, and on the side of the ring. I've told these boys, take it to the streets. Use what you can. Beat the crap out of each other. Beaten, bloodied, bruised, brawl all over the arena. Go nuts. So let's see if these two will finally heed my warning and do what's right and give all the fans blood and gore. That's what they want, right? Cowboy John. Who's number one of your fave? Is it me? I didn't get to see that's gone. So we're going to get ready for action tonight. Right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the West End Theater. This is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, Combat Kingdom, Battlefield Bravery. We're going to see if these competitors got what it takes to continue in this crusade to knighthood. What team will be crowned knights? What team will have to kick one of them to the curb? Coming to the ring first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, 6'6", 300 pounds, Mark Billsma. Good, Rex, I like that. You didn't blast it in my damn ear and yell real loud and carry it out real long, whatever. Mark Billsma, used to be called Milk Cart Mark, I heard, Milk Carton Market. Here, well, the way he's dressed, maybe more like chocolate milk, I don't know. Milkshake Mark, I don't know. We were calling him Master Blaster for a while because he's one of those wasteland guys, those post-apocalyptic punks that also contribute to the show and I have to be very cool with. But if he's the milkman, are those nipples? That's right, he's got the nipple jacket on, nipple vest. And those tassels are swinging. And here comes the Wasteland Warrior dance that they do. They're crazy some bitches. They don't talk much, but I really don't want to talk to them. But they have been terrorizing the LTD ring. And his opponent coming to the ring next, hailing from right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Standing 6'1", 222 pounds. Tenacious Tyson Parker. That's right, the hip-hop junkie. My boy, childhood friend of mine. We played high school and college football together. He was an amateur kickboxer for a while. He's a tough dude, man. But Tyson has some inner demons. When he was younger, he's an orphan. He went through some foster homes, homeless and all that. We hooked up in high school. This has been my boy ever since. Tenacious Tyson Parker. But I'm not going to be biased right here, man. Tyson and Mark Bilsma, this is a toss-up. Either of these guys could bring home the points for their team. It's Steel City Committee and Wasteland. Both teams at the top of the standings with 5 points. Who's going to take the lead, people? Let's get it on. That's right, Mark Bilsma grabs Tyson Parker around his bald dome and drapes him over the top rope. Slings him back into the center of the ring where the Battlefield Bravery logo sits. How wonderful that is. And obviously, you see the wonderful LTD wrestling logo, the new one. Thank you, courtesy of Crush Pop Productions, producing a logo for us. We appreciate it very much. Edward Hayes, what's happened, my brother? Shades up, beer, burger, beer. That makes no freaking sense. Just talk to us. Tyson Parker raking the neck of Mark Bilsma. Screams like a schoolgirl. Why does that not surprise me? The chant screams like a schoolgirl. Bilsma on his back now. Getting, a backhand to Parker and a nice strike. Oh, shut up, Rex. Bilsma just terrorizing Tyson Parker. Slamming him down by his head. Taking it to him. Tyson hasn't put much offense at all into this match. He's got a reversal and a little neck breaker. Let's see if Tyson can keep it going. I'm going to commentate for a while. Rex, I think, is a little tied up at the moment. A little tongue-tied somehow. Slamming him down, Tyson Parker, after picking that big man up. P could be the kick of destiny, folks. There it is. Out of nowhere, after getting his butt kicked for the first couple minutes, and goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a 2 count. That's right, a 2 count, Blaze. I cannot believe. Holy shit. You got to warn me when you're going to do that shit, Rex. Well, Tyson Parker now switching, flipping the script. Check the technique. He's on the top rope. Woo! You know his steez. It's a top rope flying body press. Picking Mark back up. Throws him into the ropes. Back off and switches around. That swinging neck breaker again. And a knee to the titty. Tyson Parker now really flipping the script, as they say. And he is relentless. And a suplex right in the middle of the ring. Picks him back up. Grabs him by the big dome piece. Keeps control of the arm, and he's pulling back, trying to break his arm. It's a big arm to try to break. I don't think so. And the power and strength of Bilsma escapes the move and slams him down like a sack of potatoes. And another one. Speaking of sack of potatoes, he's going to the top, and Tyson is out. Boom! and could be done like a second. Oh, we might see some blood. That was two domes colliding there. Cranium to cranium. Bilsma up and down with Tyson Parker slamming his ass down. Goes for the pinfall. Oh, that was like 2. Almost a 3 count. I kid. Tyson Parker somehow finding the strength at the last second. Ooh, Ed Ritter looking to get booted from my channel, making fun of black and yellow shite. TTP and another Destiny kick. Just messing, Ed. I can take all the black and red hate, black and gold hate you want. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count. I know there's a lot of Steeler haters out there. You don't know. But your boy Blaise McCoy sitting next to me did play for the Steelers very briefly before his injury. Shut up, Rex. Tyson Parker on the outside, flipping over. Stomping. And picking up. Tyson Parker throwing the big guy over. And hey, Matt Hardy, what's up? I understand there's a lot of people that don't like Pittsburgh, but you know who do care? All the paying fans that filled this freaking arena today here in Pittsburgh. That's right, they're going nuts as Tyson Parker from the Steel City Committee and his hometown fans going nuts as he throws Mark Bilsma over. TTP, here we go with tenacious Tyson Parker with a third kick of destiny, and that one catches him right in the temple, people. 1, 2, 3, and the winner of the match. Protect your neck, man. It's like that, and that's the way it is. The winner of your match, Tyson Parker. That's right, knuckle up and guard your grill. Tyson Parker winning the first match of the evening, gaining a point for the Steel City Committee, now at 6 points in the Combat Kingdom standings. Milk. Oh, we're talking about milk already? He may need some milk carton, probably already has some, but that's your winner, getting it in the ring. Tenacious Tyson Parker with the victory in his home city. Hometown fans are loving it. Speaking of the hometown, I heard before this new that there is a lot of new things that's going on in the concession stands here in the Pittsburgh's arenas at LTD. That's right. You guys heard about it last show on Monday. Steaks are on the line. That's right, Steel City Steaks. Steel City Steaks. Steaks are always on the line. Thick and juicy meat for your mouth. Stick it in and eat it. Cooked to perfection. Steel City Steaks. And you can't have a Steel City steak without some Pittsburgh sack of potatoes. That's right, tossed in sacks since 1985. Steak and potatoes, folks, right here at the concession stands at the LTD Arena. You don't want to miss it. There's all kind of good eats here. You know there's the stand for Blaised Donuts. Of course. Glazed and blazed. Sticky, sticky, icky. Stick it in your mouth. Blaze Brewery. You know the Blaze Brewery's represented here at the arena as well. Spicy and refreshing. Blaze Brew. And if you're not down with a brew, you can chill with a malicious milkshake. That's right, malicious milkshakes. Tons of flavor, tons of fun. Another stand here in the concession stand at the LTD Arena. Always wonderful and always crusty Raven's Crow Pie. Yes, you can grab yourself a pie while you're watching LTD. 69 different flavors, folks. Oh, and if you want some treats, if you want pastries, you want something to snack on, you gotta try Chap Harper's deep fried Twinkies. That's right, smoke it, fry it, and eat it. Chap Harper's fried Twinkies at the stand right now. And coming soon, have a bowl of Scuzzetti. That's right, with special sauce. Scuzzetti, you can find that at any of the LTD arenas. All this wonderful food, Rex. Steel City Steaks are awesome. You know, Blaised Donuts are great too. But I want a malicious milkshake. Coming to the ring first. Wait a minute. Rex, It's the entrepreneurs. It's both of them. Why is Griff by himself? That's a question you'll probably have to ask Griff. I don't know. Well, coming to the ring next, representing Kindred, the invisible LTD champion, Lord Amadeus, and Griffith Davian. They are the Kindred Entrepreneurs. That's right. You can't see him, but our LTD champion, the Lord of leaning towards death wrestling, in his own mind. But with the title around his waist, that makes him the man. That makes him the man. Griff in LA, I've been waiting to see these two guys team up right here in LTD. And who they're facing. Shit, this match right here could be match of the year quality. That's right, Griff in LA, representing Kindred. And their opponents. Both representing the Bloodyard crew in the Combat Kingdom standings, but this is Skuz. Skuz! Hold on, Rex. Skuz! Skuz and Chance Harper, they are sadistic intent. Rex, like I said, I can't wait for this match. Sadistic Intent and the Entrepreneurs battling it out, not only for a point in the standings, folks. These two teams, the winner of this match will go on to Knights of Combat Kingdom, December 31st, to fight for the LTD Tag Team Championships. That's right, winner of this match will face the winner of the next match for the tag team titles. It's going to start out with L.A. and Skuz in the ring. The champ picks up and slams Skuz down to start the match and puts the boot right to him. Picks Skuz back up. Reversal. And instead throws him into the corner. Philly cheesesteak. No Philly cheesesteaks around here. It's Permani sandwiches in Pittsburgh. You gotta try one. Lord Amadeus picks up Skuz, throws him into the railing. The referee counting away. The last thing we want is a count out, but you know what I do with that? We're either rescheduling it or I'll restart the sumbitch right away. Champ LA just working on Skuz on the outside. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. Oh, kicked him in the ding-ding. I don't know, the Roethlisberger is getting a little old and stale. We're looking for a new burger. But still tasty. Flips him over, and Skuz now working on Lord Amadeus as Chance looks on, and the tag to Chance Harper, the illustrious one, finally without the bandaging for his rib cages. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, man, we gotta add that to the menu. There's everything else on the menu. Actually, mac and cheese would go nice with the steak and potatoes. Maybe. Ouch, Mondo. Not cool. Not cool. That was a catch. And a quick snap suplex by Chance Harper. Stomping on the back of the feet. Stopping in the same place that Antonio Brown really injured himself last week. His calf muscle. And he's stomping away on them calves, but AB will be fine. No sweat. Chance. Hurricane Rana. Chance Kanrana. Flipping him over. The Bastard Burger, prepared by yours truly. Something to behold and savor. Bastard Burger. I don't know if I want to take that name literally. Or are you just pissed off when you make it, acting like a bastard? I can handle with that. up in the air, slams it down. What's he got, like a motherless egg or something? I don't know. Fatherless egg on the burger? Would that make it a bastard burger? I don't know. And Chance and working together here. Is this it's an assisted penny dropper power bomb. That should be it. Holy crap. You know Griff ain't letting that happen. Comes in to break up the count. Scuzz trying to get a hold of Griff on the way out. What was that? Scuzz going back to work on Lord Amadeus. Picks him back up. Touching the hair a lot. You gotta watch. Both these dudes don't want people touching their hair. And another teamwork by Sadistic Intent working on the champ, not giving Griff any chance to get in. Man, how would you like to see a Lord Amadeus versus Scuzz hair versus hair match? That would be entertaining. Chat, what do you think, chat? Hair versus hair. Actually, any of these four in a hair versus hair match would really be putting shit on the line. The stakes would be on the line, people. And that's Steel City Steaks. That's right. Thick and juicy meat for your mouth. Cooked to perfection. Chance. LA quickly getting up and reversing. And picks up Chance on the top. Slams his dome piece straight down to the canvas. LA hyping up the crowd. Crowd giving a little more love to Sadistic Intent here in Pittsburgh. But now back and forth, both these top competitors showing you why they are some of the best in LTD. Here comes, it looks like LA's going to tag in Griff. Now we're going to get Griff and Scuzz. This ought to be good. Stare down. Scuzz goes right to pick him up, and there goes LA with a knee right to Chance's face. Wow, that'll even the score. Now Griff grabbing up Scuzz, throws him into the turnbuckle face first. Grips him up again and gives him a second smash right into the ring post. Griff's assault on Scuzz. Scuzz with a push away. And quickly thrown into the corner again. And, boy, he's smashing Scuzz's face on every turnbuckle in here. Skizz! Skizz! He's setting him. This could be end of time already. Or, if he goes for that Godslayer again. We saw it the other night. Devastating, and it brought home the win for Griff. Stiff knee to the face. Up on the top rope, Davian waiting for Scuzz to turn around, and a hammer onto the back of Scuzz. Little Pepe, or Little Peepee, or I don't know how you say it. Little Pape, Little Peep, Little Pape. However you say it, welcome to Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. I am Radio Rex Repulsky here with your boy Blaise McCoy, calling the shots for Combat Kingdom Battlefield Bravery. This crusade throughout the month of December has these alliances fighting. And right now, the Kindred members controlling the match. And Griff throwing him outside and rolling out. This doesn't look good for Scuzz. He's on the wrong side of town, through the ropes. Whoa, what a DDT, flying through the ropes, showing his athleticism. I didn't know Griff had that in him. Impressive. Stomping on Scuzz, who is beat down and broken. Mac and cheese. Cowboy John's mac and cheese. Yep, that's got to go on the menu. Nothing to do with assless chaps or cowboy hats. Spaghetti and meatballs. Now you gotta try this Scuzz Eddie. I heard it's really good. It must be some kind of pasta dish, but Scuzz Eddie coming soon to the LTD concession stands. Diving and getting the tag. Chance Harper now in the ring. Griff moves out of the ring, moves out of the way to avoid the hit, but going after Chance. Chance got his hands up, and now these two. Chance rolls to the wrong side, but comes back with a scissor kick to the face and a drop kick on Griff. Griff pops back up and catches another kick. Kicks all around. Chance Harper, can he kick it? Yes, he can. Can he kick it? Boom, slamming down Griff Davian. Obviously, he can kick it, and he did, but he should go for the cover, and there it is. One, and only a 1 count. Take a lot more beat down on the Immortal One to get the pinfall. Now Chance going to work. right on the dome piece, elbow after elbow. And Griff swinging up to the top rope as Chance Harper waits for a minute. And a big, he's going for the pinfall right away, but the ref does not see it. LA with the distraction. Scuzz doesn't like it. He's coming in the ring. We got chaos. Finally a cover for just a 1 count. Wow. And look at him hopping around, showing off a little bit as Griff down and Scuzz is bleeding. Scuzz! Rex, quit grabbing your junk every time you say it. Scuzz! Scuzz! He's not even in the match, Rex. Chance flipping Griff over. Looks like Griff might have to make a tag now. Oh, one to lower back. Chance working on the arm, flips him into the ropes. He's in the sadistic intent corner now, and the intent is more than sadistic this time around. Picks up Griff, who big knee lift to give himself some space. Doesn't go for the tag. He goes back to work on Chance. Picks him up, throws him into his own corner. Now we're in Kindred land. Kindred territory is the LTD champion, Lord Amadeus, back in the ring. Picks up. What in the hell? Oh my goodness. I think they broke his entire spine. 1, 2, and I have no clue how Chance kicked out of that shit. Wow. I don't even know if he's going to be able to get up at all after that. Now just still working on the legs. Kindred game plan now to take out Chance Harper's legs, apparently. I'd go to work on the ribs. I don't think they're fully healed yet. But now that they beat his legs down so much. Yes, Chance has probably hopped up on all kinds of flavors of Mountain Dew. You never know. This is Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining Blaised Radio. These are all original characters, original arenas, made mostly by you guys. YouTubers, WU fighters from all over the world. Leaning Towards Death brings people of all kinds together for these battles, these in the Combat Kingdom. Lord Amadeus now sitting in the corner, soaking up, and the fans giving it to him. A little 50-50. Some of them love, hey, he's the champ. People get a lot of love for the champ no matter who you are. Picks him up in the corner, swinging around. Face meet turnbuckle. Turnbuckle, face. Lord Amadeus going back to work with a power slam. Mountain Dew. Well, I've heard Mountain Dew shrinks your balls, Ed Ritter. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't drink it. I got really big balls, though. Shut up, Rex. Drinking whatever you drink ain't helping it. Griff has him up, and there it is again. He is history. That has to be it. The cover from Griff, and LA coming in to make sure it counts. 1, 2, and he got the 3 just before Scuzz could get over there. And the winners of the match earning themselves a shot at the Super Card at the LTD Tag Team Championships. The winners of the match, Griffith Dabian, Lord Amadeus, Kindred Entrepreneurs. Wow, unbelievable. So here's the deal, as you guys know, those championships, the tag team champions have been and always will be in LTD. Freebird rules, people, so it's up to them. LA can pull double duty at the pay-per-view. They can have someone else fight as well. But Kindred earning 2 points. The Entrepreneurs bringing on the victory. And 1 point, I'm sorry. Early in the show, it's a 1-pointer. Still right behind in the action. Kindred moving on, earning their team a shot a point and a shot at the LTD Tag Team Championships. Yeah, all right. Now, once again, this one will be for the LTD Tag Team Championships. Boots and Blood. Mordred Nightwalker, the Natural Jake Bagwell, taking on the Wasteland. That's right. Pete and Ben Wall with those Tag Team Championships. And this match, they are on the line. I want to thank everybody in the chat for stopping by for tonight's show. Each and every one of you, appreciate it. But like I said, tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. If you can, spread the word for your boy Blaise McCoy. Have a friend or a foe, it don't matter. Have them come check out the channel if they dig it. Hopefully to get some more subscriptions, some more people watching the show. I just enjoy bringing it to you folks. And like I said before, no rest for the wicked here in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. That's right, coming this Monday, Christmas night, we will have Alliance Attack. Yes, a special show. Every single member in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling will have a match that night. Stay tuned to find out. But yes, that's right, all of them. All 30 people. And just a hint, there's more than one match. But everyone in LTD, all the competitors, will have a match on Christmas night. And then next Wednesday, Holiday Hangover, it'll be Combat Kingdom Part 4. Heading towards the end of the month, we'll culminate the Combat Kingdom and get ready for 2018. We'll crown one alliance as the Knights of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. But coming to the ring first, the Natural Jake Bagwell, the East Coast Bastard Mordred Nightwalker, representing Eternity, they are Boots and Blood. That's right, Boots and Blood. The Eternity leaders, and when Eternity formed here, they knew they had to take on 3 wild cards to their team, and Leo Lightning and Frozen Rage, as well as Caliber. Now, Caliber has been one hell of a member and has 3 points on his own for their team. That's right, Eternity sitting at 5 points, Kindred right behind him with 4, Steel City Committee just ahead with 6, so this is for 1 point, but more importantly, this is for the Leaning Towards Death Tag Team Championships. That's right, Boots and Blood. 4 of the best tag teams in the business, if you ask me, Rex. It's like a mini tournament. I mean, Wasteland already champs, but out of these 4 teams, by the end of the year, at the Supercard, we're going to find out who the best tag team in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling is. No questions asked. Thank you for those prediction, Edward Hayes. We'll see if that... I'll come back and see that in a couple weeks. We'll see if that'll end up happening. We've always talked about an interstate Super Bowl, but you never know. But whether it happens or whether it doesn't happen, everything's just fine. Coming to the ring next, they are your Leaning Towards Death Tag Team Champions, Pete Wall, Ben Wall. They are the Wasteland. That's right, Rex. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. 2 big sons of bitches. Ben and Pete took those titles off of then champs Cowboy John and Jake Bagwell when they were the former Hit Squad. And that's all we're going to say about that. Because now the champions Wasteland, and also very importantly should be noted that Mr. Ben Wall last week became the first LTD Gladiator champion. For those of you who've been around LTD way back in the day, was our or Step Up Championship, or I don't want to say mid-card because some great people have held that title. We call it the Progressive Championship, the stepping stone title of sorts, but we brought it back as the Gladiator Championship, and out of 8 men, Benoit came out with the title. But this is for the tag team titles, and yes, 2 certificates of manhood signed, sealed, and delivered. The only question is, does Boots and Blood even check their mail? We're going to have to find out. Chance and Mondo. Chance doesn't like Mondo right now. Well, you guys are on the same alliance, so you better get your shit together, boys. And speaking of getting it together, Blaise, this is it for your LTD championship. And Benoit Mordrin started out. Mordrin taking advantage of the big bearded one with a couple suplexes, and I think a third one's definitely coming. No, Pete Wall with the reversal, but Mordrin turns it into a suplex. Eternity is forever. Immortals are forever. But this is leaning towards death wrestling, where everyone is leaning towards death. Some are just a little closer. And we're all in the same ring, fighting for the same thing. And in this case, it's the LTD Tag Team Championships. Boots and Blood in the wasteland. Pete Wall with a kick to the stomach. And, face plant. Thought I was going to do a neck breaker, but he decided to smash his mush right into the logo on the mat. Pete Wall gripping up Mordrin again, throws the East Coast Bastard into the ropes. Taking out the knee. Mordrin looks hurt already. Pete staying on top of him with some knees to the titty. Repeated chest thrusts with his knee. With his knee. Mordrin looks a little dazed. Keeping Mordrin in this side of the ring as Ben comes in. They're going to double team him a little bit here. Got him up on the shoulders. Slammed him down to the mat, and Mordrin is in trouble. Mordrin's trouble. Don't cry, Mondo. You got a match later, Mondo. You better get ready. He's been acting feisty, switching his gear up. We had a talk before the show. He had a different idea for tonight, so stay tuned. You're going to see a different Mondo tonight. I like Weird Mondo. I like Full Metal Mondo. Tag it in, Pete Wall. Ben throwing Mordrin into the ropes. And Pete sets him up. Ben knocks him down. But the mistake was leaving him too close, and he tags into the Natural. The Natural spears Pete right off the bat. And a drop kick. And a spear. Gimp suit Mondo. Hey, all I gotta say is, no matter what he looked like, he won the match. And in my book, that's all that matters. Whether that shiny carbon fiber gimp suit was a distraction, well, Rex, I know one thing, it was a mockery to me, but I was cool with it. You heard me on the show. I was cool with it. We had an agreement. He would take off the helmet. He wore the mask instead. That was cool. I thought we were going to see what Mondo looked like completely, though. That would have been something else. But I respect the fact he doesn't want to show it. And he will be competing in our main event tonight. Stay tuned. Now, the Walls working over a 1 and a 2 count in total control of the match. Now, this is what Wasteland has done to this point in their tag team matches. Whether they started off strong or whether they took a little beating at first, they seemed to level out as the match got longer and outlasted any of their opponents, and that's why they're the tag team champions. Pete Wall with a sidewalk slam on the Natural, naturally slamming his ass down and picking him up again. Edward Hayes, you know, my boy, I'm a big Steeler fan, but this is leaning towards death wrestling, so that's your first warning. Don't get the three. I don't want to time you out. We'll talk about that another time, because right now it's the Goozle. Ben Wall and Pete Wall knocking him up, knocking him down, and the pin. 1, 2. Ace Warrior, I got you. I agree with almost everything you said too, bro, but this is wrestling time right now. And Ben Wall stomping away, gets flipped over by the Natural. Jake Bagwell on a mission to prove he can hang with these wasteland dudes, the post-apocalyptic punks. Bagwell picking Ben back up. The bearded boys could be in a little trouble as Jake is really showing strides in the right direction, fighting above and beyond, now getting a little fired up. Crowd doesn't really care, but Jake's going for it, throws him up. Sit out power bomb, and Bagwell has been reeling. The dual champion on his back. 1, 2, almost new champions. Oh my, that was close. That was close. Into the corner. Tags in Mordred Nightwalker. Kick to the ribs. Now boots and blood. You're seeing some boots. I'm sure we'll see some blood soon too. Backbreaker by Mordred Nightwalker, putting Ben Wall down, crawling to the other side of the ring. Oh, Blade Charge, Evie. You guys are awesome. I love the chat. Each and every one. If you're digging what you're seeing, don't forget to hit that like button. And I think each and every one of you are already subscribed, so go find someone, tell them to subscribe. Kicks and a knee to the ding-ding. Oh, Benny's boys are gonna be hurting. He might be singing an extra octave after those. Trying to fight back. He needs to make a tag is what he needs to do, Rex. I don't think he can. They're keeping him in the other side, working on him. Oh, no more pooping. No more pooping, please. No poops in this chat room. Big superplex. Superplex. Mordred Nightwalker balls out off the top. And the fans here in Pittsburgh love it. Some hardcore blue-collar fans here in the Burgh. Steel City fans want to see brutality. And Boots and Blood in the Wasteland are providing. Mordred up the ramp. Now we're counting again. This could be trouble. Where's the other two? Help out your partners. Because they're fighting all the way up the ramp. Mordred and Ben Wall. Mordred finally throwing him back towards the ring, but he doesn't make it in. We're at 8, people. This could be a count out. Mordred, get him in. There we go. Throws Ben in, but... oh, just in time. Nightwalker gets in. But now the tag to Pete Wall. Comes across with a clothesline on Nightwalker. And another clothesline on the East Coast Bastard. Gets right back up, though. But eats another clothesline. Ben's prostate popped out a little after that move. Edie, I think you're on to something. Hey, sometimes they kick him in the ding-ding. You never know. They kicked him in the pee-pee before, too, you know. That's a dangerous spot for these guys out there. The family jewels need to be protected. Oh, but for the daredevil acrobats that we have here in Lean Towards Death Wrestling, they can't afford to wear a cup or a chastity belt or anything crazy like that. Limit their flexibility. These dudes are dangerous individuals putting their lives on the line every time they step into the ring. Rex, every time they step into the building in LTD they are. Counting again, Jake Bagwell's. He's waiting over there like this was his entrance. Mordred working on. Keeps him outside. And Ben just seemed to okay, go ahead, slam Pete down. Mordred gets Pete back up. And Pete Wall has suffered a good bit of damage on that trip to the outside. Back into the ring. Ed, I did forget to play our Surgeon General warning in the beginning of this show that there is some vulgarity, but it's all the passion of the sport. Rex here cusses sometimes. Shit, sometimes I do too. Fuck it. Mordrin still taking his time as he beats down Pete Wall, draping him over the barricade and punching him a little bit. Back up onto the ropes, Mordrin. He's going to sacrifice it again. And sacrificing everything, puns intended. Picks up Pete Wall again. Slams him into the ring post. Once again, the Pittsburgh fans are digging it. Finally, Ben Wall says, this is enough of this. Grips up Mordrin and returns the favor. The Yeti and everyone else, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you guys. But I don't need to say it now because I'm going to be here on Christmas night and a couple days after, and then on New Year's as well. We ain't going nowhere. Celebrate the holidays with LTD Wrestling and Blaised Radio. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Blaised Radio, mixing old school and new school in gaming, sports, and music, and anything else that we feel like doing it. There is a legal disclaimer that does state that there is some vulgarity sometimes on LTD. It happens. It's a crazy, crazy world. The last thing we need to do is be getting upset over some words. Oh, wait. That's all people get upset over anymore. And for the pin, 1, 2. Oh, just the 2 as Nightwalker with the kick out. You're right, Ed Ritter. This is one hell of a match. And like I said, when you got some of the best tag teams on the planet, and this is your tag team championship, ladies and gentlemen. This is Wasteland versus the Boots and Blood. Ooh. That was a stomp right to the chest. Right to the skull tattoo on his chest. Now it's a boot print right on top of that skull. Facing off in the center ring, Mordrin Nightwalker. More of a butt breaker than a back breaker. Working on the lower extremities of Pete Wall. Ooh, that's a little close for comfort. Slams him down. That's gotta hurt. Pete has taken some punishment tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Pete Wall, he can take one hell of a beating and still come back to whoop some ass. But right now it's a pinfall. 1, 2. Almost new champs again. Second time that Mordrin was almost helping Eternity and Boots and Blood take home the tag team championships. Into the corner. Mordrin tags into natural Jake Bagwell. We're all really happy we didn't have to see his entrance today. The show will be 15 minutes shorter, though. Taking it to Pete Wall. This could be it. We got new champs right here. 1, 2. Just in time. Ben Wall just in time, but Mordrin catches him. Slams him face down for his troubles. Bagwell still soaking it up. Looking to put Pete Wall away. Both members of the Wasteland are out in the middle of the ring. Ben now going back to his corner as it's Jake Bagwell and Pete again. Jake lifting Pete up. The champs are in trouble. There's a nice suplex. Didn't get all of it. The ropes caught a little bit of his feet at the end. Elbow drop by Jake Bagwell. The Natural sends Pete Wall into the corner. Tags back into Mordrin Nightwalker. Up on his shoulders. And this is trouble. Boots and Blood could be our new champs. 1, 2, 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have new tag team champions. The winner of the match, the Natural Jake Bagwell, Mordrin Nightwalker, the new tag team champions, Boots and Blood. Boots and Blood with a surprise victory. Unbelievable. All the punishment that the Wasteland took, and somehow, some way, Eternity found a way to bring the gold over to their side. well-seasoned prostitute. He can take a huge pounding all night and be up, ready to go a few minutes later. Well, the night's over for the Walls. Here in this match, the winners and new tag team champions. And a point for Eternity, bringing them to 6. Now they are tied at the top of the standings. And that sets up a match between Eternity and Kindred for the LTD Tag Team Championships on December 31st at the Knights of the Combat Kingdom Supercard right here on Blaised Radio. That's right. What a match. That's pretty freaking awesome. This is a treasure match, ladies and gentlemen, so it's worth 2 points. And it's inside of a cage. These two behemoths, these monsters, whatever you want to call them, to the biggest individuals, to the biggest wrestlers on the planet, to the baddest dudes in wrestling. They're going to get in the ring inside of a cage. It's not who gets out first. The cage is just there to make sure these two bastards stay in there. The Steel City cage, built right here in the Steel City, of course, manufactured this cage for these two big human beings, or whatever they are. They might not be human beings. But good old U.S. Steel and Clareton Works got a hold of some of my buddies over there, and they designed and built this cage that is sure to hold these two individuals. So this is a treasure match, so it's worth 2 points right now. Eternity and the Steel City Committee with 6. Wasteland at 5. Kindred at 4. Enforcers and Bloodyard are starting to slip. This could be big for Bloodyard if Yeti can pick up the win. And that would get the Bloodyard crew back in it here. But there's still plenty of time. 5 matches on Monday. 5 next week. 7 at the... There's tons of matches left, guys. So everybody's still in it. But right now, just drop the cage and put 2 huge animals in there and see what happens. I've always said Shmoo's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. He deals with a heart condition, actually. He was in a bad accident when he was younger and found a way to overcome. But Shmoo finds a way to deal with his issues, his heart condition, his diabetes, you know. But he hangs in there. Can I introduce him now, Blaise? Oh, shut up, Rex. Coming to the ring next, standing 7 foot tall, 400 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is the Mountain Man, Shmoo! That's right, my boy Scott Moore. The Shaven Sasquatch, the Mountain Man. In the Appalachian Mountains, just here in southwestern Pennsylvania. He hunts, he fishes, he lives off the land, you know. He's a gentle giant, but once that bell rings, he's a savage on the hunt. And he's proven it. He's won the LTD Lethal Championship on numbers of occasions. Now he's going to be inside his cage against Yeti. And yes, he took his sunglasses off. Oh, the simple pleasures. And coming to the ring next, from deep in the Himalayan mountains, standing 7'4", weighing 407 pounds. Like it or not, admit it or not, I'm afraid. You're afraid. Everybody's afraid of Yeti Bloodyard. That's right, Rex. One of the biggest, most feared individuals in the sport. The Himalayan hustler, the wild-eyed Yeti. He's been on a warpath, just beating the crap out of just about anybody. And the bottom line is, if he gets that stinky dumpster juice, it's just about over. And that's how it's been. Yeti's been very successful in LTD, but since the Combat Kingdom has started, he has yet to get a victory. Same thing with, well, Shmoo has 1 victory, so let's see. Let's get it on. The cage is lowered, and let's get going. Shmoo reverses and sends Yeti down to start the match. That's right, Jake Bagwell. You are now a two-time LTD champion. Tag team champion, thank you. Yo, Tyler Black, what's happening? Yeti and Shmoo, two huge individuals. Yeti working on that trap muscle, just grinding down on Big Shmoo. Powering his way up. Fighting back with stiff right hands. Grabs Yeti's forehead and plants another one on his forehead. Yeti fighting right back, putting the boots to the big man. Looks like he missed a little bit. Shmoo's getting back up, takes one, but clothesline by the Hilljack Schmuck. That's right, Shmoo, the big dummy. He's a badass dummy, I guess you can put it that way. I don't want to fight the dude. I've seen him literally almost dismember people. And not for too much. Throws him into the ropes. Shmoo with a shoulder tackle on Yeti. Slow to get up, but Shmoo helps him. And a big right by Scott Moore. And gets Yeti up and down with a butt breaker. Shmoo with a big leg drop. Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to Blaised Radio. And this is LTD leading towards Death Wrestling. Combat Kingdom, Battlefield Bravery. And the Shmoo with a big splash on the Yeti. That's right, stick around, guys. We have one more match after this. Our main event of the evening coming up, and you don't want to miss it. Yeti raking the neck of Shmoo. Holding on for his dear life, trying to find a way to get out. That's a thick neck. I don't think he can even be broken. Yeti working on the... Oh, another punch as Shmoo starts to fight back again. Now a standoff by the two big men. Uh-oh. It's a real standoff. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This is a new... Oh, thank you, Edward Hayes. Uh-oh. Standoff. Stare down. Who can stare the fastest? Is it Yeti? Is it Shmoo? The longest I meant. Damn it. Screwed that up. Stare down. Stare down. I can't even do that whistle. Who's gonna flinch first? Oh no! Who did that? Come on, guys. We don't play, we just fight, 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 fight. And we're gonna fight again. And they finally stop staring at each other, and Shmoo with a knee lift on Yeti. Kicking to the back of the head. Picks up Yeti. Shmoo, clothesline on the big man. And Scott Moore not wasting his time. Ooh, look at the look Yeti gave him. He's just absorbing these punches. Finally takes him off his feet. Those punches initially were not affecting Yeti. You saw the look on his face. Uh-oh. And kicked him in the ding-ding. Actually, that's right in the stomach, I think. He might throw up in his mouth a little bit. Oh, no, that might get the dumpster juice going. And that's trouble. Smells trouble for everybody. Yes, it smells trouble. Slam in the corner by Yeti. Shmoo holding on his back as he drags the 400 pounds. Well, drags him a couple inches. Has trouble picking him up. This ought to be interesting. But Yeti's a big sumbitch, too. Got him up. And over. Oh, Shmoo, that might have broke a vertebrae. That's a vertebrae broken. Punch to the back of the neck. Yeti, Bloodyard, and Shmoo. These two big donkeys with a stare down again. No more stare downs, Lord help me. Into the ropes. And a back body drop by Shmoo. I was thinking about making Biker Pete Wall, Biker Santa Pete Wall, and having him fight. It still may happen, you never know. I don't know, those Wasteland guys. Like I said, they're pretty much setting their ways with the destruction, devastation, stuff like that. But they took a big hit tonight losing those tag team titles. But I have a good feeling that won't hinder them very much. Shmoo with a huge splash in the middle of the ring on Yeti. Laying the boots to him. Laying the boots to him. Waits for the big man to get up. Uh-oh, Summit Slam gets him up to the top of the mountain. And down from the tippity top of the highest mountain top. And the cover. 1, 2, and Yeti with the kick out. I don't know how. That shows the power. Both of these men, regardless of how big they are strong enough to pick each other up and slam them down in just about any way. These are big guys with athleticism. That's right, Blaise. Say whatever you want. But these guys are unbelievable in the ring. And now you see, after all this time, these guys still have tons of energy. Shmoo throwing Yeti into the corner. Follows up with a big right hand, but Yeti catches it and reverses him over. Pounds his chest and with a primal scream before... Uh-oh. I don't even want to call that move. Yeti picks up the big Shmoo, throws him like one big, huge potato. And a right, he's like a big pierogi. And a right hand. And Shmoo with the right. He's got him gripped up. Shmoo with a big choke slam. He calls that the tree stand, Rex. The tree stand. Hey, he's a hunter, you ding-dong. Okay. Shmoo picking up Yeti once again. Almost halfway. Yeti having trouble getting up all the way, but Shmoo now. It could be another Summit Slam. To the top of the mountain. And down the mountaintop. Slam down. This could be it. The cover. 1, 2, and 3. The winner of the match. The Mountain Man. Shmoo. Steel City Committee taking advantage of the home field advantage. And the Shmoo with a 2-point victory, pushing the Steel City Committee now up to 8 points in the standings, now 2 points above Eternity, 4 points above Kindred. It's 6, 8, 6, 4, 5, 2, 2. We'll figure it out, I'll tell you at the end, but right now, all you need to know is 2 points for the Steel City Committee. Big win for Shmoo over Yeti. Yeti won his first 3 or 4 matches, or whatever it was here in LTD when we opened, but now 3 in a row for the big man from the Blood Yard. On the wrong side of the end. Here's your winner, right here in his hometown. And the cage is raised up, getting a little love from his family and friends here. See a couple people coming back from the concession stand. You know, they're enjoying those Steel City steaks. That's right, steaks always on the line. Thick and juicy meat for your mouth. Cooked to perfection, Steel City steaks. Get a little choked up. Settle down. Shut up, Rex. Our main event of the evening for 2 points, and a very important 2 points. Steel City Committee could pull away, because here's the standings. 8 points for Steel City Committee, 6 for Eternity, 4 for Kindred, 5 for Wasteland, 4 for Kindred and Bloodyard, and Enforcers still with 2. They need a win desperately. Desperately. But you got Judgment. You got AC Wall. You got Scott Royal. You got Mondo. You got Super Nacho. Danger Dan, Frozen Rage, and former LTD champion Xander Webb, who now is left out in the cold because Pete Wall has earned himself a spot to face LA, Lord Amadeus, or Lord of the Leaning Towards Death Wrestling right now, our LTD champion at the pay-per-view supercard not Sunday. Maybe is it a Sunday? Main event of the evening coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining. It is a Sunday, damn it. December 31st, Sunday night. Knights of the Combat Kingdom. Which alliance will be crowned the Knights of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling? And they will be awarded title shots for each of the titles as one of the prizes. The losing team, which right now Bloodyard and the Enforcers are battling out for that. The losing team will not only get no title shots for the whole month of January. That's right. No title shots the whole month of January for the losing team. And one member of the losing team, the team with the least amount of points, will be fired. That's right. We're going to fire somebody. Someone's losing their jobby job because we got people that want to come in and want to be a part of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. And I can't wait till this is over to have me a malicious milkshake. Right alongside a little Raven's Crow pie, maybe. And a Chap Harper deep-fried Twinkie sounds really good right about now. Coming to the ring first, standing 6'8", 307 pounds from Miami, Florida. He is the mighty mastodon, Mondo! That's right, Full Metal Mondo. Reduced a little bit. He took care of some of the carbon fiber by his own accord. I told him, hey, you won the match. If you want to keep that gear and keep rocking with it, go for it. But Mondo is still Full Metal Mondo. And he's coming off of a big win. That's right, he beat Judgment, who's also in this match. Look out for that. He might be looking for some revenge. There's a lot of interesting combinations in this match, so it should get really interesting once it starts going. This is a battle royal, folks. This is straight up 8-man battle royal. Throw somebody over the ring. Last one left. 2 points for your team. You are the winner. Uh-oh, folks. Who is it? Coming to the ring next. Hailing from Krypton, standing 6'5", 280 pounds. He is representing the Bloodyard crew, Super Nacho. Booyah! That's right, Super Nacho made his debut here in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling not too long ago with a great battle against a Bone Dog. Super Nacho had She-Hulk Chick with him. Bone Dog had Hot Cheese. It was one amazing battle between those guys. Super Nacho's vowed to continue to fight to prove himself here, and this would be a huge win if he could pull off the victory for the Bloodyard crew in this battle royal. How's everybody in the chat doing? Thank you very much for joining us for Leaning Towards Death Wrestling here on Blaised Radio. If you're digging what you're watching, hit that like button. If you haven't already and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications, people. And if you're already subscribed, tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. Spread the word for your boy Blaise McCoy. Bring somebody back next time. Bring along a friend or even a foe. It don't matter to me. Just tell them to come watch the show. If they don't like it, that's cool. It's not for everyone, but I hope it's for most people. Coming to the ring next, hailing from Dayton, Ohio, 6'2", 224 pounds. He is the headliner, Scott Royal. That's right, Rex. Scotty Royal, one of the original members of LTD, goes way back. Friend and foe of Blaise McCoy. Changed his colors to join the Enforcers with Cowboy John and Danger Dan. But the headliner, he is Scott Wrestle. He's all Scott Royal, Scott Wrestle. I am Scott Royal and I wrestle, is what he said. He's plain simple, straightforward, mat technician, suplex machine, nothing fancy, nothing shiny. Scott Royal's a hell of a competitor. But 7 other big assholes in there. Who knows who's coming out with the victory this time? And you're all in for a treat now. I should have played the warning before this came out because, ladies and gentlemen, Heading to the ring next, hailing from Tulsa, Oklahoma, standing 6'5", 275 pounds, representing the Enforcers. He is Danger Dan. That's right, people, Danger Dan. Coming to the ring with his assless chaps on, folks, and his cowboy hat. We just stuck his fingers right through it. Slides on into the ring, and what do you know? One shot, one kill, one balloon knot, and you're all about to see it, unfortunately. That's Danger Dan, former manager and tag team partner, alliance member of Cowboy John. And he ain't afraid to show himself off. And he ain't afraid to let it all hang out. And he should be afraid of the repercussions, though. But I thought Cowboy John was going to wear those assless chaps, but to my surprise, he said, Danger Dan, here you go. Sport 'em, sport. And I didn't think he would, but he freaking did. He wore them shits to the ring. I give him all the credit in the world. Danger Dan came down the other night with those same assless chaps on, but lost to the Hammer Dave Wall. Speaking of the Walls, coming to the ring next, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, standing 6'3", weighing in at 242 pounds. He is AC Wall. That's right, Rex, the newest addition to the Wasteland. Austin Cole, the youngest Wall member, here in leaning towards Death Wrestling to make a name for himself. Led by Pete Wall, Ben Wall, Mark Bilsma, Dave Wall. He's in good company. Family, obviously, have raised him right. And this crazy kid is going to be cut loose and off the hook for this one. He brings youth to the Wasteland, more ferocity, more intensity, and an energy like no other, and you're going to see that. But he's got to deal with 7 other folks like everybody else, so let's see what kind of game plan Austin Cole can have against some real top competition. He may be green, but he is part of the gold standard as well, the gold standard of wrestling, which is the Renegades of the Wasteland. Coming down next, 3 more competitors in an action-packed main event here, guys. This is going to be unreal competition with these 8 guys in here. It's going to be last one standing. 2 points for their alliance, and a huge main event victory on tonight's show. Coming to the ring next, hailing from the coldest, darkest depths of his black soul, 6'5", 265 pounds, the ambassador of evil, Frozen Rage. Ooh, an assless chat bomb would be nuts. That's right, cold-hearted, mean-spirited, always ready to fight. Embrace your evil, people. Frozen Rage. Frozen Rage lost in his first match here in the Combat Kingdom as a wildcard member of Eternity. He would really be sending a message to the rest of the roster if he could pull off this victory, that's for sure. So Mondo, Super Nacho, Danger Dan, Scott Royal, AC Wall, and now Frozen Rage. And 2 more to come. And then we're going to ring the bell, and all hell's going to break loose. Chaos, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria, all that nonsense. Chapped ass Danny Derringer. That's pale ass. You heard of the Pale Rider? That's a whole new meaning of the Pale Rider Danger Dan's giving over there. I told him go to the tanning bed at least if he's going to wear them damn things. And that brand had to hurt. I think Cowboy John did that personally himself. The Cowboy John logo brand on Danny's butt. Yeah, I know y'all saw that. Coming to the ring next from the streets of Chicago, 6'2", 230 pounds, the Puppet Master, Judgment. That's right, Judgment J. Esquire, Rex. So glad to have this dude on the LTD roster. I was thrilled when he said he would come aboard. We had a nice meeting together. And the next thing you know, I had 5 Kindred members here. Never one, I know, it comes with the territory. Right before the assless chaps bomb, you feel the sticky warmth of Danger Dan's taint on the back of your neck. And that is worth the price of admission. Deep Thoughts by Evie Bloodyard. And there he is, Judgment, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, each member, all these guys, really can make a statement with this win. I mean, most of the people in this competition haven't been on the winning side of the competitions lately, the matches. They haven't. So I'm giving each of them an opportunity in a main event match to make a name for your damn self, win a huge match, and help your alliance. I want to see who's going to step up, who's going to try to bring it home. All right, come on. Deep Thoughts by Evie Bloodyard. Creepy Deep. It should be called Creepy Deep Thoughts by Evie Bloodyard. For lack of a better term. Not creepy in a bad way. Creepy in a fabulous way. One more to go, and he is your former LTD champion. He is the man that took my place, your boy Blaise McCoy, and won the LTD championship. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, standing 6'9", 339 pounds, the creature, Xander Webb. Oh, Leo Lightning gets attacked by Chance Harper again. Surprise, surprise. That's why he's not fighting tonight. And Leo gets attacked in the back and catches another super kick from Chance Harper. Last of that, I guarantee you. But Xander Webb, I've told you some of his story before. He was not always a big, huge son of a bitch like he was. He was bullied as a kid. Has a learning disability, but it didn't stop him from becoming a huge individual, a bouncer, a fireman, and a big-ass son of a bitch that learned how to wrestle and beat down people just like he did Judge right there. Flipping his ass up in the ring, catching him in a power bomb. Someone's about to get eliminated already. Oh, AC Wall on the outside. Austin Cole may be eliminated already. As well as Scott Royal up on the top rope, but both survived somehow. The action should get pretty crazy in here, folks. Settle down, Rex. This ain't your first. This ain't your first rodeo, right? Not at all. Stiff kick by Judgment. Xander moves over to grab the assless chap himself, I should say, and slams him down. Scotty Royal hanging on by a thread, and he manages to stay in the competition. And now Leo Lightning is locked up in the supply closet. He's claustrophobic, man. Leave him alone. He's going to be more than claustrophobic now. And Scott Royal on the outside. He could be getting eliminated. Close to elimination. Scott Royal is in trouble, but finds a way back in. In the corner, Judgment working on Super Nacho. Mondo slamming AC Wall down. Danger Dan trying to find somewhere to hide his butt so no one sees his crack anymore. Oh, he has it. Ew. I think he has a skid mark, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the face. Scott Royal working on Frozen. Frozen gets back up. Punch to the face by Frozen Rage. And he's soaking it in. Xander Webb working on Danger Dan. AC Wall and a barrage of kicks on Super Nacho, taking him off his feet. Xander Webb picking up Judgment. Slams him down to the mat. Action is furious and crazy right now, ladies and gentlemen. 8 competitors looking to make a name for themselves. You see Mondo with the mask, no helmet, no armor. But look what he's doing to Danger Dan. Look what he's showing the audience, for goodness sake. Oh my Lord. Get him out of the ring already. AC into the ropes and just uses him to bounce off. Super Nacho misses a punch. Mondo working on Scott Royal. Xander Webb has Danger Dan up again. Gives him a burner. How about it, folks? Scott Royal's in trouble. So is Nacho. Both on the outside. Both in trouble of being eliminated. Can AC eliminate Nacho? Can Mondo eliminate Royal? And now Frozen's on the outside and Judgment trying to eliminate Frozen Rage. Oh, there it goes. Who got eliminated? Danger Dan is first to be eliminated. Sorry, assless chaps. Take that shit to the back. Sorry, pal. And clean your butt crack. Get a baby wipe or something. Lord. Someone's got to hook him up with some LuLaRoe pants or something to cover that mess up. Or something. Some kind of tights. Undergarments. I don't know. We got 7 down with Danger Dan being the first to be eliminated. Judgment trying to get Big Xander Webb over the top. AC Wall sending Diane. Looks like Big Mondo's in trouble. And teammates. Super Nacho trying to eliminate his alliance mate, Mondo. But now lets him in. Realizes he's more valuable in the ring at this point. But turns around and pops him into grill 4 anyway. And the chop to the chest. Super Nacho still working on Mondo. Now goes over to the other side, where Judgment's trying to eliminate AC Wall. Frozen Rage also on the apron. Xander Webb kips up but gets chopped right in the chest by Scotty Royal. This match is off the chain, ladies and gentlemen. All 7 men left, still going at it, back and forth. Only 1 man has been eliminated so far. Mondo working on Judgment. Frozen Rage has Nacho up. And there goes AC Wall. Scott Royal just eliminated AC Wall. Here's a replay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at it. There goes Nacho as well. Wall was first to go, and Nacho right behind him. 2 men eliminated really quick. Now we're down to 5. Royal Judgment, Mondo, Xander, and Frozen Rage. Nacho cannot believe it. Surrender Cobra, he's upset. But Xander Webb tosses out Full Metal Mondo. Mondo is next to go. And there goes Judgment. We're down to Xander, Frozen Rage. Let's take a look at that one again, ladies and gentlemen. Judgment airborne. And Scott Royal does dirty. Eternity, the Enforcers, and Steel City Committee. Scott Royal's team needs this more than any of them. Steel City or Eternity would be taking a nice big lead going into the Christmas show. We're down to 3, folks. Who you got in the chat? Take a pick. We're down to Xander, Scott Royal, and Frozen Rage. We got Frozen Rage. Evie's going for Frozen. Will Eternity get the win? Will the Enforcers get the win? Or will Steel City Committee get another point? You know, I have to be honest, Rex. I did not think the Steel City Committee could pull this stuff off and get points in this competition with the teams they're up against. It's insane. Frozen just working on the big guy's leg, and Scott Royal's letting it happen, which is probably a good thing, because if Frozen can get Xander Webb out, these 2 have a better chance of winning. You know, Xander Webb had to be the favorite going into this match. But he is going to have to wait for his title rematch after losing the title to Lord Amadeus. And then Pete Wall beating LA in the last show to earn his title shot. In the corner now, Scott Royal and Xander beating on Frozen Rage. Royal just kind of hanging back, hoping that one of these 2 could get eliminated so he has a better chance to win. But if it's down to, and it is, Xander Webb and Scott Royal. Scott's going to get a little bit of rude awakening. Punch and a chop. He was pisting around. You can't pin him. Oh, he's not pinning him. He's picking him up, and that could be it. Oh, he could have threw him out right there. We're down to Scott Royal and Xander Webb, the enforcers, either the team in last place is going to make a move up, or the team in first place is going to take a nice big lead. What a story. Go into the next show, no matter who ends up winning, but Xander punishing Scott Royal. But it's not a pinfall or submission, folks. It's over the top rope. So even though Scotty's taking a beating, it only takes 1 second to get Xander eliminated if he can. Xander going for, the pump handle. And this is vulgar display of power by Xander Webb. And that should do it. He should be sack of potatoes, toss them out. Nice and easy. There it is. Xander Webb has him up. The Pittsburgh crowd's loving it. And setting him on the top rope. Trying to shove him out and win this match. Sure, Evie, cheer for Xander, because he's the winner! Throwing Scott Royal out, the winner of the match. And earning 2 points for the Steel City Committee, the Creature, Xander Webb. The Creature, Xander Webb, overcoming so many obstacles, even to be a professional wrestler, but to surprise the world and win the LTD championship. Eventually, win this main event tonight. And what a match. Winner of the match, Xander Webb, which now in the Combat Kingdom standings you have the Steel City Committee now with 10 points. Next place is Eternity with 6, so a 4-point lead for the Steel City Committee. Next is the Wasteland with 5, Kindred at 4, Bloodyard and Enforcers at 2. Keep in mind the last place team will still not get any title shots in January. And one member will be fired. So ladies and gentlemen, everyone, the dudes, dolls that joined us, thank you so much for joining us. This is Blaised Radio and LTD Wrestling on Christmas. Don't forget, it will be called Alliance Attack. Every member of the LTD roster will be in competition on Monday night. That's Christmas, people. So enjoy your Christmas Eve. Enjoy your Christmas Day with your friends, your family, your loved ones, or whatever you may do. Much peace and love, positive vibes to everyone. And remember, we're all leaning towards death, but some are just a little bit closer, y'all. So, you guys, take it easy. Have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas. God bless. Peace.